grateful we are to be here. This has really been a great week.
The company of some quite wonderful people.
Yeah, that would be you.
We're talking about you, yes indeed.
We were lucky enough to meet Jonathan a couple of years ago. I found his music on the internet, can you believe it? And loved it right away, and we've been lucky enough to work with him a few times. He's a wonderful guy. His beard is a separate sentient entity though, did you know that? His beard's a dick. But Jonathan's a nice guy.
Yes, indeed. And we do not have a Mike Nelson with us tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're missing one tall, glowering Dane, and it feels a little weird not to have the big Danish guy up here.
Fortunately, we have a brace of talent on this boat.
We do, don't we?
Yes, indeed. And what better way to segue into our next short?
There are probably better ways to segue.
As a matter of fact, our guest could probably segue a hell of a lot better. He could segue the hell out of me. Ladies and gentlemen, NPR's own Peter Sagal.
Mr. Peter Sagal.
Coming down, gloriously into
You made a grand entrance, Peter. Hi, Peter.
Glad to have you, Peter.
Peter and I go back nearly 20 years, actually. Strangely enough, we were lovers. We were lovers. Okay, yes, that part is well known.
So you do this to each other, I notice, in conversation.
Yes, indeed.
That's exciting.
We were theater geeks together once upon a time.
Once upon a time.
Yes.
And we found real jobs. I just want to say, I was watching this last film from the Emperor Palpatine's pod up there. And I found it actually rather disturbing.
There he is! There's the Emperor Palpatine!
There he is.
Hodgmatine.
Your Highness, what a shitty mustache.
We might have a battle of royalty here. Conflicting claims to the throne.
I just want a relative. No one's going to get hurt in the next one. All right. I felt
just emotionally.
I felt bad for those 70s porn stars.
They had plenty of fun in their lives.
That's true.
You know,
before they shook hands.
That was karma.
That's right.
Peter, how are you at math?
I'm terrible at math. That's why I went into public radio.
I always thought public radio people were fairly rational, science-based, math-based.
I leave that to
I
you.
am mistaken.
All right.
And your drawing skills?
My drawing skills are terrible.
Well, we might be able to help you.
Damn, have we got the short for you? Well, we're gonna teach Peter about rectangles and how to draw them. So, without further what they call ado, are you ready, Peter?
I'm ready.
All right,
Francis, roll it when you're ready.
Peter's got his script on his iPad.
I know, isn't that cute?
Mary had a little lamb? What was her budget on this thing?
Drawing for beginners, because drawing for morons seems a bit harsh.
Elise Ruffini, professor of advanced rectangology, and Harriet Knapp, parallelogram enthusiast.
Gene Burns, inventor of the rectangle.
Today we are going to learn how to draw pictures starting with a rectangle.
Assuming you've already mastered
A
breathing.
rectangle is usually a figure with two sides longer in one direction and in the other. You can make a rectangle any size or proportion you wish. Large,
Oh, wait, I haven't seen how paper works yet.
small,
Yeah, any size. We understand.
narrow,
Triangular.
Kevin! Jesus.
wide.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's drawing for beginners, remember? Slow down.
Drawings which follow are very simple, and you can do them with a pencil, pen, crayon, chalk, or brush and color.
Cuneiform tablets will not work. Put them away.
Let us draw a house. We will start this drawing with a rectangle. What keeps the rain out of a house?
A tarp.
A roof.
Oh,
So we will draw the roof in first.
So that our sketch of a house doesn't get rained in?
Yes.
Every house has a door, which is another rectangle.
Whoa, slow down there, Harvard. Christ.
And a doorknob, too.
a circular rectangle.
Sunshine in a house.
A hole in the tarp?
Yes.
Okay.
We shall have two windows.
Daddy, the Browns next door have 4 windows.
Well, what's the matter with our windows? Aren't they good enough for you? I mean, why do we have to all have the old Disney rectangles anyway?
Oh, Daddy! It's a wonderful one.
And window paint.
Not a wonderful imitation, though.
I feel like I've taken some window paint.
Something's missing. A chimney. We'll fix that right away.
And you can burn in hell if you don't think we can solve the problem with a rectangle. Burn in hell.
Why is there a single giant pubic hair coming up from the chimney? It's
Just the model of the house we have just drawn. Watch carefully, and you will see the drawing is just like the model.
The house should be proud to call home if the alternative were a lean-to built out of turnips.
Did you ever try to draw a window? It's simple. Start with a rectangle.
Oh, what a surprise.
Are they allowed to do that?
I don't know. It's off the grid.
We need a more rudimentary film.
Let's draw the top of the window first. Now the bottom.
The bottom, you mean the man who receives the...
No.
Oh, no.
That's the 11 p.m. show tonight.
Okay, now perhaps a tasteful stained glass rosette or some rectangles are okay.
Just a fucking rectangle, yeah.
This is Little Willie.
Oh, yeah. Little Willie warned me. He's eager to ruin little Michael Dukakis' campaign.
Too bad it's raining.
It's raining deuces. The universe is telling Willie to stop being a wuss and go for it.
Because he was going to pitch for the home team, and the rain spoiled.
Pitch for the home team is a euphemism for an activity so filthy we can't even tell you what letter it starts with.
It involves bottoms, though.
We all like to listen to the radio.
Oh, say that again slowly.
Red hot NPR porn.
Oh, baby.
What's he drawing there? What could it be? Is it a rectangle?
First, draw the dial.
A rectangular dial.
It's
Of course.
almost square and standing upright.
Mr. Marconi invented the radio just last year.
Just dots.
Oh, so WAKY, home of the 7-song superset with Timbo and the Dingleberry, is just a dot.
Has knobs for tuning.
You know, I'm ready to move on to trapezoids.
Don't get cocky, mister.
And a place for the entertainment to come on.
Yes, that is what comes out. You know, pure listener-supported entertainment from Rectangle.
Peter.
Can't exist without what?
We said no pledge.
I'm sorry. Force that.
Dial it down.
Station and listen to the baseball game.
Pledge now and receive
Peter,
a rectangle
serious.
tote bag. I'm sorry.
Cut it out.
It's like it's lizard brain now.
Casey at the bat. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Crack, a home run.
Go, invisible nameless baseball team!
The reason these models are shown is that we want you to compare the drawings with them. Watch carefully. Then you can tell if the drawings are correct.
If you live in Flatland, they're spot on.
Okay, now for a real challenge, we're going to draw a brick.
Let us draw one of those homemade wagons that boys make themselves. This time using a small rectangle.
I believe the kids call them sick decks.
What good's a wagon without wheels?
No, Margot Kidder could live in it.
Oh, that's...
Sorry, that was mean.
And another. Here.
5th grade boys may take this time to nudge each other and say, boobs. Or you can. It's up to you.
Remember, lines are just very flat
This wagon
rectangles.
was made out of a soapbox. We will show the boards in the soapbox. And the nail.
Now draw a ranting lunatic with a metal plate in his head standing on the soapbox ranting about socialism.
A nice wagon like this should have a passenger. So,
I'll draw a sis.
here is
Damn it, no, Willie just won't go home.
Maybe it's only a taxi. It does 100 miles to the gallon of ice cream.
Little Willie was murdered by an oil car cartel later that year.
The oil company suppressed the ice cream powered wagons. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And now for a surprise drawing.
A portrait of Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah!
Upright rectangle.
So far, it looks like Dolph.
It doesn't leave.
Wait till he talks.
I'm a rectangle.
Now divide the rectangle in half.
The concept of half, see our film Fractions for Phoebes.
Draw a cross in the bottom part of the rectangle.
Now it's a racist word, the semaphore.
And what is this?
It's a barn door with a goiter and hair.
2 straws, please. I will have chocolate.
I was right, see?
Goiter.
You can have 3 guesses. What tastes good on a very hot day when you're awfully thirsty?
Beer.
It has 2 big scoops of ice cream in it.
Beer. Well, a beer float, you know. Ooh, it sounds good.
Related to beer in some fashion.
Now let us draw a flag.
Dare we?
This time,
Ooh, it's off the hook, man.
just a straight line. Now attach a rectangle.
Imagine how hard life was before rectangles were invented, you guys.
Then a smaller rectangle inside the big rectangle.
My God, it's like a Mandelbrot set.
Brown-nosing the Colton crowd. Jesus.
Or stars. Each star represents a different state in the Union.
Feel free to leave off those noobs, Alaska and Hawaii.
Boom.
Then the stripes, which represent the original number of states.
The dots and lines forever.
And this little touch on top of the flagpole.
For displaying the heads of your enemies.
We now have completed our lesson on the rectangle.
I knew they faked the moon landing. Look at that.
You're gonna get punched by Buzz Aldrin, you know.
A window,
That sucks.
a radio,
It eats.
a wagon,
Blows.
Come on, Kevin, you've been hanging out with YouTube comments too much lately.
Sorry.
I
and a
like that.
flag. There are many pictures that can be drawn, starting with the rectangle.
Like this rye crisp, for example.
Starting with a rectangle.
The Riddler awaits your answer.
The proceeding was brought to you by Corbett from